Well, Vegeta, you're not dealing with the average Saiyan anymore. Hey guys, DB Rye, and I am back here with another continuation of What If Goku Was Like Broly? I believe this is the sixth installment, and, well, continuing where we last left off, Raditz had turned up to Earth, and after seeing his brother's power, he decided to ultimately join the Dragon Team and prepare them for Nappa and Vegeta's incoming invasion. After all, there was essentially no need for him to recruit Kakarot into the Frieza Force. In fact, there was no reason to really do what Vegeta and Nappa says anymore, not with his brother being this powerful. He'd never have to take their abuse again. So why not fill them in on what's on the threat that's going to be coming here and, deal with it. And after all, since Nappa and Vegeta got a glimpse of Kakarot's power on the Scouters, they're definitely going to be wanting to pay Earth a visit and just find out how strong Raditz's little brother actually is. Because shockingly, they're all aware that Kakarot's power level was a mere power level of 2 after the last time that King Vegeta or his higher ups, read his power. Luckily for Kakarot, his latent potential actually went unnoticed, unlike Broly. And again, continuing where we left off, Nappa had just been defeated by Goku, and Vegeta more or less finishes him off like he does in the original, and the battle between Goku and Vegeta takes place. And when they exchange blows at first, it is pretty even. Much like when Broly fought anyone who was a better fighter. Broly learnt as he went. And Goku, or Kakarot, I keep forgetting to say Kakarot more or less has that same potential. As he battles with the Saiyan Prince, he is improving and getting better and learning how Vegeta fights, and eventually does begin to learn how to defeat Vegeta. And this quickly gets on Vegeta's nerves. Very well, Kakarot. If that's how you're gonna do it, say goodbye to your planet. And Vegeta fires up a Gallic gun, Goku answering back with a Kamehameha, and we get the classic beam struggle between the two. But this is where things begin to differ in the story, because, when Vegeta puts all his power in his Gallic gun, Goku begins to really get into the battle, and some of his legendary Super Saiyan potential begins to leak out, and his Kamehameha power-up becomes devastatingly powerful, enough to vaporize Prince Vegeta right there and there. Vegeta is dead. And with that, Kakarot does struggle a little bit to bring himself under control and calm himself down. He does eventually do, and luckily he didn't destroy anything or anyone he shouldn't have. The power only leaked out just enough that Goku could still maintain control of it and bring himself in, so to speak. So they got lucky there. By the skin of their teeth, they all survived. And after everyone was rested and recuperated in the hospital, they gathered the Dragon Balls together and wished for everyone who was killed by the Saiyans back. Because remember, the Dragon Balls hadn't been used to bring back Goku in this reality because, Kakarot didn't die in this reality. He didn't have to sacrifice himself and put himself in Piccolo's special beam cannon, killing himself and Raditz in this timeline. So with that, Raditz is brought back, along with Yamcha and Tien. Not Tien, sorry. Tien actually survived the battle. So Yamcha was brought back along with everyone else that Nappa had killed during the battle. all those press agents, the people he destroyed in that city early on, they're all restored to life. The only one who isn't is Chaozu. They're going to have to go to Planet Namek and try and use their Dragon Balls to bring him back. So there's still a reason to go to Planet Namek. And well, with that, Kami actually does suggest that they does give them his ship like he does in the like Popo does in the original, more or less. Kami, sensing that there is a danger going to be heading for Namek, thanks to this whole discovery that he's from Planet Namek, and who knows who was listening in on Vegeta and Nappa's scouters when they pointed out that there's a Namekian on the planet, Piccolo. And well, who goes to Namek? Well, it's Gohan, Krillin, and Piccolo. Tien and Kakarot choose to stay behind in case Vegeta shows up. And well, they're off to Namek. There is no fake Planet Namek saga. Moving on. And by the time they get there, it's actually relatively peaceful. Frieza and his men aren't there yet. And why is that? Well, they did overhear on the scouter that Vegeta and Nappa found a Namekian there, but they didn't really think too much of it. They had heard the legends of the Wish Orbs, but there had been no evidence of Dragon Balls being used on Earth. Because again, no one had told Raditz about the Dragon Balls, and also, Nappa and Vegeta didn't know about them either. So there's no reason for Frieza and the others to be on the planet just yet. But yes, they do in fact figure it out. Frieza had heard about the Wish Orbs before, through legends and rumors and whatnot, so there might be something about them that may have explained more or less why Vegeta and Nappa went there in the first place. But they didn't know either. So, yes, Frieza and Zarbon and, his usual crew he takes with him to Namek, they are on their way to Namek. However, they're going to be late this time. And with that, the Dragon Team are actually more or less able to find the Dragon Balls with a lot less trouble. The Namekian sensing that their intentions are true. That's who I forgot to mention. Raditz is actually along for the ride too. And a good thing too. Learning to sense energy, he can actually sense that Frieza and his men are showing up, and he's advises Bulma to get on the radio immediately and make sure that Kakarot is on his way. We don't have time to waste with this woman. You needed to inform my brother immediately that Lord Frieza is in fact on his way here and that he's a million times stronger than Vegeta. We're going to need his help to get out of this one. And, well, with that, Bulma does make the call, and Kakarot, along with Tien Shinhan, are on their way. And thanks to Dr. Briefs, Tien Shinhan has a new robotic hand. His arm was still knocked off by Nappa. So he's got this really cool metal hand, or metal arm, cybernetic arm, that's the one. And with that, Goku and Tien are on their way with Namek with some sensu beans, and Goku, still training under the gravity like he was doing at King Kai's, this would enable to push his power even further and be able to use a lot less of his energy. So he'd be able to fight at, say, a power level of 1,000,000, no problem, without losing control heading into his legendary Super Saiyan potential. That makes sense. He can get stronger using his regular power without having to resort to using his latent potential. And because he has a training partner in Tien Shinhan, he's able to get stronger during the 6 days. And well, meanwhile, Frieza and his men have arrived on the planet 3 to 4 days later. However, the Dragon Team have since collected all 7 Dragon Balls, and they're pretty much getting ready to summon Porunga right now with the help of the local Namekians, who are more than happy to help them. And as for Frieza, he's looking at these villages and they're all completely deserted. Yes, Raditz and the others have had enough time to get everyone out of the villages and take the Dragon Balls. And well, with the help of Mori, who was chosen to stay behind and help the Earthlings summon Porunga, they're able to summon him up no problem. And they get their wish to wish Chaozu back, who is now awake somewhere on Earth, no problem. But what were the other 2 wishes going to be? Well, this is where Raditz gets the brilliant idea, because unfortunately Tien and Goku are still more or less a couple of days away. And knowing that Frieza is on this planet now, they're not going to have a chance if they don't bring at least Kakarot to this level, to their location. So Raditz asks Dende if he can bring Kakarot and Tien to the planet. And well, this is where they screw up, because they end up, literally anywhere on the planet. Tien and Kakarot are suddenly beamed from their ship to this planet. And well, luckily for them that they had pretty much wrapped up their training for that day and were resting. So they're in pretty much tip-top shape. They're transported there along with their sensu beans, and they can sense this really high power level, that of course being Frieza's, and they are flying off on their way. And well, meanwhile, luckily Raditz and everyone else have had their potentials awakened by Guru in the meantime, and you've got Nail is there as well. So battling with Frieza and his henchmen, they're actually right now putting up a bit of a pretty good fight. And Frieza Zarbon are just looking on at this and seeing Raditz, who is considered pretty weak, is suddenly standing toe to toe, battling with the likes of the Ginyu Force. Ugh.
Oh, don't worry, Zarbon. It's not like this is really that much of a concern to me. His power does not compare to the likes of my own.
And I think that's actually where we're going to leave things for now. So what do you guys think? Did you like this installment? How is things going to go on Namek with Kakarot being there, with Broly's potential, and potentially stronger than everyone there? How are things going to go? Will Planet Namek still be destroyed by Frieza? Who knows? I don't know at this point. And well, don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again for the next What If. Thank you guys for coming by, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I will see you guys again for more Dragon Ball What Ifery.